What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop. Let's go.
Yeah, great fire.
When the winner chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one, pop a vism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the back line in the air, throwing signals. When the winner chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one, pop a vism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the back lines in the air, throwing signals.
1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building? Trying to break the house. What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. I am your host, Popovich. Yeah, kid. That feeling on a Sunday fun day. And we got a nice NBA card, and we're going to do a recap. But first and foremost, haven't been on. Been dealing with a lot of issues since last Friday. Not this Friday that just passed, but the last Friday. You know, a loved one of mine's died. Had to go to the funeral, the janaza on Monday. Then my aunt is in the hospital. My uncle was in the hospital. A lot of shit going on at the job. A lot of things going on personally. So sometimes you just have to fall back and deal with it, assess, and, you know, try to battle the things that be coming at us. That's why I always say, stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm not immune. I'm not, some type of superhero. Nobody gets through life unscathed. So love your loved ones. Tell them you love them while you can. You know what I mean? And don't be afraid to, do it more than they do it, because you just never know. With that being said, even though I've been going through some shit, we still been putting in bets, and we still been doing what we do. I just haven't been doing it on the show. So as I read the record off, you'll know why. Anyway, quick recap, as we always do around this time. Yesterday, what was it? 7 games on the slate. We went 5-2. We we gave out 3 locks. It was only 7 games yesterday. We gave out 3 locks. They were the Washington Wizards. They was we gave out 4 locks. Pardon me. The Washington Wizards, the New York Knicks, the LA Clippers, and the play of the day was the Atlanta Hawks. Real quick, yesterday was type easy. We did hit yesterday. Atlanta was a no-brainer. The teams that I faded yesterday, they was on playing a 5th game in 7 days, or they 5th game in 6 days, some of them. But that was Chicago, that was the Pelicans, that was Dallas, and that was the Denver Nuggets. We had Sacramento, Memphis, the Wizards, Atlanta, and the Clippers. One that really hurt, though, was the Knicks. Figured the Knicks would get some get back on Orlando, and we was wrong. But anyway, our record is now in grand total 124, 117. JaY record is 118, 123. The play of the day, we are now 13 and 19. JaY is 15 and 17. 15 and 17. And as far as the locks, not from Yonkers, but to get you and me to win the chicken dinner, we are now 55, 49, and 1. So we're just going to try to keep the train rolling, you know what I mean, and continue to grind. Feel like I've been doing better since I ain't been giving out the picks on the channel, to keep it honest with you. But it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. With that being said, first game up, we got Miami out on the road at Philly. And Philly giving Miami 1.5. Stat, what up? Happy Sunday fun day. Yesterday I was leaning towards Philly. Little quick sneak peek after I won yesterday. Looking at the FanDuel and shit, and looking at the spreads. I was on Philly because of the 1.5. But then I started reading, diving in deep. I'm like, oh, Maxey had 50. Maxey had 39. Maxey going off. Paul George, he had 21 in his last game. It's only going to be his third game back. Nonetheless, though, I think Miami can hang. I think I'm not mad at them for making Philly 1.5 point favorite. Now, when you look at it, it's Miami 1.5 point favorites. But we'll stick with Miami being 1.5 favorite because I think they should be favorite. So we're going to take Miami minus the 1.5. Next game up, we got Atlanta at home hosting the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte Hornets getting 7.5. Atlanta did their number yesterday. They was the player of the day. We cash. Real quick too, just for transparency. Yesterday, Atlanta was the player of the day. Day before that was Toronto. Day before that was the Magic. And the last time that I did the show, far as on social media, the player of the day was Denver, and they didn't cover. Just so we clear. So we hit 1, 2, 3 play of the days in a row, hoping to make it 4. But anyway, back to Atlanta. Charlotte haven't been playing good. If you ask me, I'm gonna go back and take a quick look. Today is Sunday. They played last Saturday, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is gonna be their 5th game in 8 days. I like Atlanta. I like Atlanta to win. I like Atlanta to cover. Atlanta, on the other hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to be playing their 5th game in 7 days. Coming off 2 off the road against the Spurs. They lost. And then they, it was an easy game yesterday against the Hornets. I think Atlanta could win today. I think they could cover. We'll see. Next game up. Should be a good one. We got the Orlando Magic out on the road at the Boston Celtics. Orlando just finished beating up on my team, the New York Knicks. Knicks 1-5 on the road this season. I think it'll change a little bit. Haven't really looked the same as they have on the road. On the other hand, the Magic is looking type good. Man, Magic looking type good. Without their best player, Franz Wagner, or Wagner, whatever his name is, he did a number on the Knicks yesterday. I think he dropped like 37. 6 rebounds, 5 assists, or some shit like that. Almost fuck around and caught a triple-double. These two teams played already, Orlando and the Boston Celtics. They played back-to-back games at the Magic. The first game, Boston lost 123 to 110 by 13. Second game, they won by 4. I'm going to just go back and do a quick recap myself. Jaylen Brown, Derek White had 16 off the bench. Simon, Hooser, Orlando, who they had, Boncaro, 15, Franz Wagner, 27, Bain, 22, Suggs off the bench. Second game, Jaylen Brown, 27, Derek White, 21, Simon, 25 off the bench, Pritchard, not that much. Boncaro 28 in that game, 20 from Wagner, 20 from Suggs. I don't think Suggs playing today. Let me take a quick look at RotoWire. We're not rushing the show. We ain't gonna make the video, man, long either. They got everybody. Suggs is questionable. I wonder why they're making Boston the favorite. Boston not playing that well. Lost to the Nets in the in-season tournament game. I'm going to go with the Magic. I want to take the Boston Celtics. Riri, what's up? How you feeling? Happy Sunday. I already know, but I'm just saying how after this headed to the hospital myself. Just trying to get my show, and I ain't do it in a little while. A couple of days now. A lot of stress going on, but I want to take Boston, but I don't think Boston going to cover the spread, so I'm going to go with the Magic. Third game, familiarity with each other. I am a little leery if Suggs don't play and Boncaro was out. That's probably mean Celtics probably will win. I don't know if they're going to cover, though. Next game up, we got the Clippers out on the road at Cleveland. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland giving 9.5. You already know. Yeah, I'm trying to win today. I really need to win today. I ain't gonna lie. I won yesterday, but I won the day before yesterday too. That feeling. But I want to win again today. You know what I'm saying? 9.5. Cleveland play. Clippers played yesterday. We had the Clippers. It was a no-brainer. Charlotte is trash. I know the Clippers is trash, or they playing like trash. But in the grand scheme of things, at the end of the season, we know the Clippers will probably be in the playoffs. Charlotte, maybe not so. And I knew Clippers had to come in and get a strong game, and they did. That's why we made them a lock yesterday. With that being said, today though, I like Cleveland minus the 8.5. I think Cleveland wins. I think they smack the Clippers. We're going to try to hurry up and get out of here because I do got to go pick up my moms and shit. Next game up, we got Brooklyn out on the road at the Toronto Raptors. Raptors is giving 12.5. Brooklyn Zoo coming off that big win over the Boston Celtics, and we didn't have what game is that? Oh, right here, yeah, right here. I keep my records. That's me right here. That's JaY on the other side for YouTube. The person I tag in the videos, that's him, and this me. See, I got Brooklyn there, not to win the game outright like they did, because that's a lie. But I had them with that 15 points, damn right. Definitely didn't think Boston was going to cover no 15. That's why I got a shaky feeling they might cover that 4.5 today. Just side note. Anyway, back to the game. Toronto playing well. Toronto's playing really well, actually, on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game win streak. Played Brooklyn, beat Brooklyn by 10 at Brooklyn. Now they at home. I think they can win again. Will I be surprised if Brooklyn backdoor cover, because maybe they don't want to oh yeah, hold on guys, hold on. This is why you got to look at the days ahead as well. That's why I think it's not easy, but hockey, NBA, not baseball because it's mad long games. It's a side note. It's how I handicap the games. It's a little easier to see. That's why yesterday we had a high winning percentage, because you look, say, damn, these teams is playing 5 games in 7 days, 5 games in 6 days, 2 back-to-backs in 7 days. You're tired. And with NBA, they play every other day. Sometimes they play every day. So now I'm leaning towards Toronto. They definitely could beat Brooklyn again, blow them out. They at home, but they play Cleveland tomorrow. Cleveland plays today too. I think they'll probably want to beat Cleveland more than they'll want to beat Brooklyn. They'll probably get up big and then might rest their players. So I'm going to switch my pick right now. I'm going to take Brooklyn for the cover, Toronto to win. And let me change that on my sheet just so I don't miss it. Going with Brooklyn. I'll be taking Brooklyn with the 12.5. Toronto win. Brooklyn covers. I think Toronto will be up big. Then they'll probably take their players out because they're going to play tomorrow against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So I'm going to go with Brooklyn. And that's just how it goes, folks. Next game up, we got, let me put Brooklyn right here. We got Portland Trailblazers out on the road. Damn, 13 minutes already. Portland Trailblazers out on the road playing OKC. OKC is giving 15.5. I like OKC to win in the cover. They the best team in the NBA, guys. Let's get used to it. Let's get right. Let's put some respect on their name, Birdman. Let's put some respect on their names. Probably go back to the NBA Finals, barring injury. So we ain't gonna really. I like OKC to win in the cover. Next game up, we got the San Antonio Spurs out on the road at Phoenix. Phoenix minus 2.5. Some of y'all might see 3 because it's fluctuating. We've seen these two teams play already. Phoenix did beat the Spurs. I think they was home, right? Phoenix did beat the Spurs November 2nd, 130-118. I think Spurs get the revenge, and I think they win. I like the San Antonio Spurs. Last game of the night, we got the LA Lakers out on the road at Utah. Utah getting 9.5. Is it 9.5? Yeah, Utah getting 9.5 from the Lakers. LeBron James. Can we say LeBron James? LeBron James came back his first game at the Crypto Center, not the Staples Center. This is God's work. Yeah, let's get some prayers, God work. Appreciate you for joining in. My family needs some prayers right now. Hit us up. Going through a lot. After this show, we're going to the hospital. I thought he was going to mess the rhythm up. LeBron James coming back. Should have probably brought him off the bench, but who am I kidding, right? They're not going to sit LeBron James and make him come off the bench. He had a subpar game. They won 140, 127, 140, 126. Spread was 12.5. We had the Lakers. That's the play of the day that day, and it was a hit for us. That was at LA. Had some rest since then. I think they played on Tuesday. Let me check real quick because we're about to get out of here. Yeah, they played Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 days off. They should be fully rested. Utah, on the other hand, just finished playing the Thunder and getting their ass whipped. They was up big, 14, 15 points, and then they got spanked. I think they put up a better fight against the Lakers, though. So I'm going to roll with Utah in a bounce-back game to, not win the game, but keep it close. With that said, let's get to the theme music.
Winner, chicken, then the money line clicking. Those daily one-on-one popping. Gray got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad line in the air, throwing signals. Winner, chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily one-on-one popping vism. Coupon Gray got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad lines in the air, throwing signals.
Alright, guys. Here go the locks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks that get you and me the winner chicken dinners. All right, it's another 7-game slate today, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, here we go. We going with Cleveland. We going with San Antonio. We going with Utah. And the play of the day is the Atlanta Hawks. They should be able to spank Charlotte. That's what I'm going with. That's what I like. Let me know who you taking. Let me know who you like. Let me know what you think I'm bugging out at. Of course, I appreciate you for rocking with me. All I ask is that you hit the like button so we can stay in the algorithm. But y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. NBA, picking with Pop. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid. Let's get some money today.